Welcome back. Spiral Tree Extra, 2 days in a row. Man, it actually feels really good to do like 2 days in a row worth of a video. It's kind of awesome. So last time we did Child's Midway Madness. Got a little distracted. It is what it is. But we did win. So today we're gonna do Shy Guy's Jungle Jam. Insert jellyfish jam meme here. You know? I hope you all had a good Christmas, honestly. My Christmas was kind of boring, but honestly, the older you get, the more boring your Christmases become. The magic just kind of dies. Alright, so it's Fat Mario, Female Mario, Green Mario, and Monkey Mario. Let's do it. Going second again. Wow! Yeah! Wow, wow. Give me my money. I need my paper. Alright, where's the star? That's not impossible to get to. Just depends. 4. Immediately hit him blocking stars. So I'm just doing easy because I just want to power through it and unlock the board. Honestly, in today's day and age, oh my gosh, I called it. I called it. No. Not like this. Not like this. Oh, he's gonna get a big one. Oh, okay, that's good at least. I called that. I knew immediately they were gonna get a bonus star. I called it, dude. I'm mad. So mad. Oh, gotta fight from an unadvantageous position. But yeah, I'm doing, back to what I was talking about. That was frustrating. Let me tighten up because I gotta win all the bonus stars. Give me a second. Alright. Come on, Fat Mario. Fat Mario. Fat Mario. There we go. I'm doing easy mode because, you know, got unlocked the last board. In today's day and age, you can honestly just get the save data from online pretty easily. But then I wouldn't understand the experience of going through this game fully. As a kid, I only played Mario Party on the GameCube when, like, friends came over because I didn't own this game and none of my family really wanted to play it with me. Let's feed them out. Alright. Okay. Yeah, none of my family would want to play this with me for sure. So it's kind of just up to me to figure it out, you know? So, ooh, battle minigame. So I got to play it with friends, like Mario Parties, I think 5 was the main one. We're doing the butterfly game, I'm not doing the luck one. 5 and 6 mainly. But I got to play 4 and 7 occasionally as a child. But Mario Party has just always been an expensive game, and I didn't come from a lot of money. You know? So, game is so hard to see, dude. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go, brother. Let's go. Money's so important in this game. But yeah, I didn't grow up with a lot of money in the household, you know? So, a lot of times when I'd go to like GameStop or EB Games or Rhino Games or places like that, if it wasn't like a birthday or a holiday, I'd have to trade in a game to get a game to like reduce the cost. Which, completely fair. My mom adopted a lot of kids. But because of that, like, the higher ticket games, the more expensive games, a little bit harder to justify. And I had a GameCube, so luckily, like a lot of the minutia of the GameCube, if you will, was relatively cheap even as a kid. But the big ticket items were always big ticket items. Like they were always expensive games. Like Mario Party always stayed like 50, 60 bucks. Luckily, I had a copy of Sunshine that I didn't trade. That I still own. I still own my copy of Sunshine. And I still own my copy from childhood of Mario Golf Toadstool Tour for the GameCube. Beautiful game. I still have both. Well, I have both of my OG GameCube controllers from being a kid. It's just nice and fun. We did, because I did have a big family growing up, so we did have all three consoles split between the house of this generation. So we did have a PS2, a GameCube, and an Xbox. I remember, because I'm adopted by my grandma, my birth mom gave me a PS2 for Christmas, but I really wanted a GameCube, so I made a deal with my mom, my adopted mom, my grandma, who I call my mom, to give my brother my PS2, and then she would buy me a GameCube. And so I did. That's what I did. So I gave my brother my PlayStation because he absolutely loved playing things like Madden and stuff like that. And in turn, I ended up, come on, dude. I ended up getting a little actual Bowser Shuffle. What's this do? Trade places. That sucks. That really sucks. That really blows, man. Yeah, I ended up giving him the PlayStation, and I ended up getting a GameCube. So if you see me playing a lot of GameCube games for the channel and everything, it's like, this was my childhood console. Through and through. I loved the GameCube to the point where in the next generation, I did get and buy a Wii. Like, that was my next console. And then I did have a PlayStation 3 for a while. And then after the PS3, I got a PS4 because I did like the PlayStation consoles. And then right now I have an Xbox here at the house. The Xbox Series X, whichever one's the more expensive one. I think it's the Series X. Yeah, I lost. And then I have a Wii and PS2. Switch, you know. I still like the game. And then a lot of stuff on Steam on my computer. That'll get worked through as well. I have a gaming channel because I like to play video games. Do I think I'm the most insightful video gamer? No, not really. But I do like video games. And that's important. This is a rough game of Mario Party right off the rip, dude. Ah, man. But, it's nice to, like, remember the good times when you're a kid. You know, because, like, the older you get, the more you want to focus, at least for me. I don't know how it is for all of you. But at least for me, it's like the more you want to focus on the... Oh, I died. It's the more you want to focus on the negative. And I don't like being like that. I'm so bad at that minigame. So I'm not getting that star, so I think I'm gonna have to steal one for Peach. Let's see if I can get to Boo. That was the worst Bowser roll. Do I need a mini to get to Boo? Magic lamps are good. We're going up. Jeez Louise, man. I concede the star to you, Peach. Unless you decide to fly. Yeah, that would have been wild. I called it, man. At the beginning, that was nuts. No, it's just one of those things that comes with getting a little older. Is you just kind of, you do kind of get a little nostalgic of just like living and being younger without all the responsibilities of life. And I wish, I really wish. But it's just part of being an adult, is having to live with those things. I have a nice job. I have a nice area that I live in. I have a good plan for what I want to do with my life, and hopefully it succeeds. And if not, I tried. It's crazy that you can back up in this game. People constantly forget that ability. When I play that mini game with people, they forget that they can just back up. Yeah, he's gonna magic lamp. Oh ho ho! He's so big. The Mushroom Genie of the Lamp is so big. Kalamazam. But it's strange as well, because, like, I'm doing YouTube, and I started off and on in my 20s, and then a lot of health problems came up in my late 20s. But, like, I've always wanted to do this in particular. It's just the last time I, like, when I was really thinking about doing it as a kid, it was rough because I had a friend during, like, YouTube's messaging system, and he passed away. Like, we were planning a whole channel, and then he passed away, and it kind of turned me off from, like, doing all of this aspect of my life that I wanted to do. And it's only recently where I've been able to, like, get over that, you know? And he lived, like, in Texas. Like, I live in Florida, and homie lived in Texas. And it would have been cool to do, but at that point, it just wasn't feasible for me emotionally. And that's a big part of living. It's just figuring out what you as a person could handle. Oh, I lost. And just moving forward, man. Oh, that's a huge one. That's a huge one. But I'm here now. I'm doing what I want to do now, which is nice. Slowly but surely, hopefully it'll work. I'm doing stand-up. I'm doing this stuff. I'm not falling for the item bag trap again. I'm sorry. Last time I bought an item bag, I got 3 mini mushrooms and I got mini mad. Big. Now, are you also gonna buy a magic lamp I have to deal with? Yep. Holy moly, dude. I'm about to get mollywopped by an easy CPU. Like, what is going on, man? Alright, DK. Let's do it, buddy. God, I love Seagull.wav so much. Just the background seagulls, dude. There we go. I played a lot of Dave Mira's Freestyle Bicycle Motocross too. a year ago, like a year or two ago. It was before I had to stop for my eye stuff, which doing health stuff sucks as an adult. It really does. But, and Dave Beer's Freestyle Bicycle Motocross 2 made me really, really appreciate Seagull.wav. Like, so much. Kalamazoo! And now I'm like the biggest Seagull.wav appreciator. Yes, I would like a star, please. I got it. Yeah, it's over near everyone else. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I do need a mini mushroom to get the boo. Alright, thank the Lord it's not a 3. I might have like full on cried if I got a 3 and then Bowser was like, yo homie, give me stars. And I'm like, what? This is the luckiest CPU on easy difficulty that exists. My golly. Good gosh. But that's Mario Party, you know? It's a game of frustrating decisions and small, minute choices that impact everything going forward. Some might also say that's the game of life, dude. Not the board game, just life in general. And I'm just over here like, don't stress about it. Those small, minute choices, they do compound. But you just gotta take a step back and just try to focus in on it and figure out what you can do for the next step forward. I genuinely believe that. That's how I approach my life. And that's how, like, even though I've been doing YouTube technically for, what, 3 years or so at this point. It hasn't blown up yet. It's got nowhere close. I haven't been able to be consistent. But at the same vein, you know, it's like I really want to do this, and slowly but surely life will let me keep pursuing this. I've been able to keep doing stand-up comedy at the detriment of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a chance. Nope. Big. Now you're gonna come and hit me for money. It's okay. My bad. Oh! Okay. Just doing it for spaces. Oh, battle minigame. Sweet. If it's the luck one, how much am I losing? 20 coins. Alright, we're doing butterflies. Okay, cool. Thank you. It's just like introspective stuff like that. And that's kind of also what I think about now as an adult more than anything when I'm like doing anything. It's like how does that make me feel? How does that help me become a better person? You know, it's just important. It's important to get introspective with yourself, because if you don't, then you just don't grow as people, and that's so important to me as a person. The person I was in like high school and like as a kid, I don't like as an adult because I was kind of terrible. But now I've been able to grow, I've been able to change, I've been able to become a better person. And I kind of like who I am now. Just a little bit. And that's nice. That's like genuinely nice. I've always said for the longest time there's nobody in this world that hates me more than me. I still feel that way. But also in the same vein, like I'm slowly starting to love myself more and more. And that's such a good thing. Like when I played what's it called? 1 second. I played Another Crab's Treasure, right? About a year ago by Aggro Crab. And when I was playing that before, I was like, I don't like Souls-like games. I don't like having the need to like live, die, repeat Edge of Tomorrow Tom Cruise over and over again. It's just kind of frustrating. But after playing that game where it has a sliding difficulty modifier, the ability to just shoot a man, and things like that, it made me realize that the challenges of those types of games are the beauty of those types of games. And I really enjoyed myself. And like I went back and replayed a little bit of it, because there was like 2 boss fights where I did just use the gun and I got frustrated and I was like, I shouldn't use the gun, I should beat this legitimately. And it's just that growth as a person from any semblance of space that you can find is genuinely nice. And I like finding it from different places in different aspects of life. it's really nice to be able to get that when you get introspective on an emotional level from video games, and honestly even from like other types of art like cartoons and TV shows and stuff. It's kind of why I watch a lot of TV, you know? This is the introspective episode of Mario Party because it's 12/22, day after Christmas, right now, as of time of recording. So I'm in a bit of an emotional, tired, relaxed state, you know? But it's just one of those things where, like, you just gotta be a bit happy for the things that life gives you. And I spend a lot of time being upset, you know, about a lot of things. And, like, I grew up watching a lot of cartoons and anime and movies and comedy specials because I was honestly I was like a big latchkey kid. My mom, meaning my grandma who raised me, who is my mother, she's a single mom at a point. And so with her being a single parent, you know, it's just like I was kind of raised by television. Literally, like, the image of what Family Guy used to be, where it's like, nowadays, all you see sex, violence, movies, and drug on TV, you know? Where are those good old-fashioned values on which we used to rely? And, like, that whole show was kind of just like a big dumb idiot taking the lessons he had watched from television and learning how to apply them to his life. That's kind of me. So I was kind of a big dumb idiot who was raised on a lot of TV. And be real with you, a lot of my life lessons come from television. So it's really fun when you think about stuff like that. And now I'm watching Samurai Jack for the first time. And that's an interesting one. I had to stop for a little bit because I had to get like major stomach surgery, and life was just like, my mental was just like, I cannot handle watching this show. And like, even right now when I watch the show, it does remind me of that time in my life, just because I went through a very traumatic experience while watching that show. But at the same time, like, that show is phenomenal. It's great. I put up a poll on entertainment on what show to watch next. And even though I'm not a big channel, the people who do watch my stuff really do seem to enjoy it, which makes me very happy. So when I'm done finishing the last season of Samurai Jack and slowly working on the big video, after getting a couple shorts out, people want me to check out Primal. And I'm kind of stoked. Because I'd love to watch a Tarkovsky work without all the trauma that I have attached to that time of my life. You know? Oh, that got me. And so, kind of stoked to start Primal and grow a little bit. Be able to not associate a hard time with a TV show. That's why I got into South Park for such a long time. Is because during the last big health thing, me developing keratoconus in my late 20s, oh, that's cool. Stars are free. That's huge. It was, it's kind of important. I would love to buy an item. Yes, please. 3. Happening, Starmie, baby. Fun wish. But, yeah, I got really into South Park because I watched a lot of South Park growing up. And so it was a TV show that if I just listened to the audio of, I could pretty much know what was going on in the episode. And after my eye surgeries and things like that, I was limited a lot on screen time. So it was really helpful to have a show like that. And TV and movies and gaming and stand-up comedy have always been, for me, that big support in my life. And it's why, even though I don't post a lot about it on like my Instagram and stuff, like I don't post reels because I'm very self-conscious about my art, I'm going to be next year, because stand-up comedy has been a huge, that sucks for Yoshi, dude, a huge outlet for me. And I've been doing stand-up since I was like 24 at this point. It's been a long time doing stand-up. But even then, it's like, stand-up's almost like college, dude. No, I've been doing stand-up for like 5-6 years at this point. I am nowhere near where I need to be the most successful I could possibly be. I spend every day getting better, researching, doing other art form to improve. Been doing slam poetry, not really slam poetry, but just like regular poetry. I've been doing freaking improv. About to take singing lessons. Just the whole 9 to be better at it. Which is so important in general. Have to do the thing everybody does, start a podcast. I started one back in 2021, but like it didn't feel right at that time. And now at this point in my life, it feels much more right. And so I'm stoked about that. Steal a star. Peach, please. Oh! 2026 is a huge year for me. I got my first headlining gig this year, which I'm really stoked about. Because, come on, white lady. Okay. Does that land you on a battle minigame space? No. Weird choice. Now I got my first headlining gig this year, which I'm really happy about. I'm doing my first 45 minutes to an hour of comedy. What? He won an item? Never seen that happen. Yeah. Which I'm super stoked about that first headlining gig. That's at the end of January. This should be out way before then. And I love the story about how that happened too. Like I was invited to the 10-year high school reunion for Orange Park High School. But the thing is I did not graduate fully from Orange Park High. I did, in fact, at 16, because I had such a rough childhood, get kicked out of high school. So I got invited to the 10-year reunion, which I was kind of grateful for. I was surprised. My wife also got invited, like separately, to the reunion. Cool. But she graduated from a different high school. Also kind of funny. But I still hang out with all of my friends from high school. Like, we all hang out pretty much once a week, for the most part. So, none of them got invited to their own high school reunion, which was wild. So, I went and was like, I am gonna go do some stand-up, because this is a story that I can tell forever, and I think this is hilarious, so let me go do it. So I did stand-up. I did like 5 minutes or something like that. Nothing crazy. After doing 5 minutes of stand-up, no, it was like 10, 15. I did like a 10-15 minute set, and I ended it letting them know, like, hey, I just find it funny, and I did a bits about what I just talked about with you guys. And then a couple months later, I get reached out to by someone that went to high school with me, to be like, hey, do you want to do a comedy show where I work? And she works at a relatively high-end place. And I'm like, yeah, I would love to. And everything is like too perfect about it, and it scares me. Because like opportunities like this don't normally come my way like so perfectly, but also like I'm real happy and stoked about it. It makes me feel proud and happy that I was able to not only impress somebody enough to be memorable months later, but be able to headline a gig in a room, in a venue that I get to do, that I made kind of myself, which is nice. It is a nice feeling. It's like everything about this particular show I earned solely off of my own merit. I had nobody help me with any of it besides the help that I got with the skills to learn. And it's absolutely sick. Sweet. I got it. Wow. Wow. This is the most cheating behind computer, dude. That's crazy. Get him, Dankly Nab. Most cheating behind computer, dude. Come on, be on the outside. But I'm really stoked about that. I've been working really hard in stand-up. I've put almost 60,000 miles on my car, just going to different venues all across the state. Just putting in the time, doing the work, you know? Putting in the time, putting in the work, putting in the effort. And I'm going to be real with you. Stand-up is so hard to do in an area like Jacksonville, where, like, Jacksonville, Florida is at best a music town, and at worst a do-nothing town, you know? So, like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, either way it's blue. Yep, you're gonna steal 20 points from us. Still won't put you ahead of me. Unless you win a minigame. No, why would you land on Bowser? That's not allowed. But yeah, Jacksonville is a real hard area to do comedy. It requires so much travel to get shows that are good unless you build things yourself. Which that alone is difficult because stand-up, I'm going to talk about this in a podcast episode very soon. Stand-up is like a very parasitic art form that requires venues to be willing to let you use their space and everything. So outside of just like doing comedy clubs, like to start your own show, it's very parasitic. So it's just one of those things. All right, I cannot lose. 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 I'm gonna win. Alright. But it's just interesting to think about. Alright, results time, baby. Me and the luckiest easy CPU in the world. Number of coins. Bonus star minigame should be me. Fat Mario. Coin star I think is also me. Yep. Fat Mario wins. Through struggle and adversity, making the right decisions makes me the victor. Would have won with or without bonus stars. And that's what's important. Right here in my soul. Get devastated. Easy Peach. That's what we call you. Easy Peach. Wario is the party star. Wario. Wario is the party star. Man, only one who landed on Bowser, too. There's a lot of money moving around in this game of Mario Party. Yes, I would love to save. I do not want to do that again. Thanks, Shy Guy. After I beat you in a minigame, I presume. Alright, what's your minigame? Buckaroo. One of the 5 spinning blocks will have a unique shape. Use the move under one block that doesn't have a match. Okay. I think I get it. Sweet. This is a weird one. All 3 of them were in the same spot, too. That's nuts. That's wacky. Now give me my thing. Give me my thing. Give me my thing. Give me my stuff. It's my present. It explode. Wario's recliner? That's my boy. He gets it. He gets life. Motorbike, recliner, garlic, invincible. That's my lad, dude. Alright, I think that will, that'll be it for today. At least this episode. So, deuces, homie. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully you enjoy the extra content. It's all going to be made into gaming videos. Anyway, I do this for entertainment content, but I'm pretty sure that's illegal. So, I'm not going to do that. Just uploading raw movie footage with, like, me talking over it, commentary-wise, with, like, zero editing. I don't think that's allowed. So, I'm not going to do that, but hope you guys had a blast. Maybe I'll see you. Maybe I've lost you forever. Either way, thanks for coming in and listening to me ramble for almost an hour. Bye.